Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Thuram writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Pinches it off him. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
And here's Lopez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's going to go a long way. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram makes the interception. He's through here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Cruyff. Varane spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Nesta wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's being urged to shoot. And he's heaved it away. Spread to the right. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Lopez. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. A probing pass. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo with the short one. Rummenigge with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Cruyff. That has not gone well. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Good ball over the top. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Goes looking wide. Cruyff. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fermin. And Hazard. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
That gets us going once more.
Thailand are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And no, that was never going to make it. Hazard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Tries to pass it through. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Now it's Cruyff, and the through ball. He's in one-on-one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now it's Lopez. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. And here's Aubameyang. Cruyff. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is out of play. Swings in across, and it's been given away. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played into space. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Some really good ball movement. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Aubameyang, deftly away.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 17, Messi. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the
Nicely
field,
weighted ball.
Number 10, Suarez.
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 22,
And this is Cruyff.
Platini. Substitution in progress.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bale. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Oh, good effort! And he has his goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Thailand have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Bale, and he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Cruyff. Hazard. Oh, well played. Ferdinand.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be
Now it's Platini.
time.
Rummenigge. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And he whips it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And there goes the final whistle. Thailand have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more, but certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thailand have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Cruyff. That has not gone well. Pele. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Thailand penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Thailand leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Adams has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelled...
Big chance! And yes, it's there! That is his ton, and does he not know it? His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And yes, it's him again. Thailand are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, terrible mistake. Cross needs to... Header! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Pirlo. Thuram. Bruno Fernandes might just make this. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos finding him. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Thailand presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Thailand find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Robertson. Adams. And it's Gerrard. It's Belletti. Robertson. Serginho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Lucas Moura. Now then, the ball's come loose. Varane deals with that comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Lucas Moura. And that is out of play. And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Serginho. Where it came from.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. Great ball, and it's Lucas Moura! Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. Scholes. Roberto Carlos.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Now it's
recupero.
Batistuta. And it's Lam. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Thailand looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Back on the way then. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Serginho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Cruyff. And he's running through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cruyff. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Robertson tries to pass it through. It's a searching pass. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Messi. And this is Cruyff. Spread it left. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Thailand have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan must save this. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Belletti. And Scholes. 60 minutes played. Looking for a runner. And this is Cruyff.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Hello! That is some save from Khan.
Spread out to the left.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause.
That is some save from Khan.
Oh, once the save was made, the change...
Oh, what a mistake! Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. And that's going wide left. Ball's impressive jump! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Thailand can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Thailand perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Thailand are totally dominant.
And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the...
Oh, great chance! Oh, super chance, surely! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Robertson. Scholes. Belletti. Musiala. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's picked out the run. Bale! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 6.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Musiala wins the duel this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gerrard cuts out the pass.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
And it's Gerrard. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
McAllister. Musiala. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Robertson. That has been cut short. Shot could be on. And he's in on goal. It's a sweeping cross. Shot at goal! The ball goes in, and he's following up! It's anyone's ball now. And again! And with that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Thailand really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 28.
Platini! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Played back to the goalkeeper. Koundé. Not the most convincing of passes. Chouameni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Platini. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Platini. Cantona. And here's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Delivery from Mbappe. Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Julie! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Michel Platini. And here's Mbappe. Thinks one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Cantona quietly revving up. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's
Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chouameni. Barcola. Platini, played out wide. Cantona, spread neatly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Dembele, ready to try. Dembele!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And here's Dembele. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Thuram. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Shot a goal! Goal! France! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Koundé. And it's Varane. Platini. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 29. À sa place.
Down to business again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Conte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dembele. He's picked his way through. Dembele's cross. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Dembele with the short one. Played into the box. France are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here. Can he finish? Oh, it's a goal! France can make their change now with a break in play.
Julie. À leur place, le numéro 6, le numéro 11.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Platini. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Camavinga, Thuram, Mbappe is onto this.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
60 minutes played. He won't be happy with that one. He is through here. It's Dembele! Oh, crossbar! It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
France find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Silvestre. It's Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Cantona. That's going across goal. It's their second corner of the game. Saliba. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looks to the other side. Now it's Platini. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just 5 minutes left. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. France have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Platini. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time goes for a shot! Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's got the beating of his man. He'll try from distance! And with that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Adriano. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
And he's rising! And he's quick to get rid. And he's managed to gift it back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Lopez. And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. That is good alertness. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a throw-in. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Fermin. Ronaldinho. Adriano. Ronaldinho. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Spain really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Corner then. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Carvajal. Spread to the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar, Vinicius Junior. Asensio. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Adriano. Balde. Rodri. For Ferran Torres. Carvajal. Distributed tidily. And it's Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Looking to play him in. Adriano. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to cross. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Carvajal. Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries one from range! Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Played into space. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rodri. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Delivers with towering header, and he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferran Torres. It's a sweeping cross. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Couldn't squeeze it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick.
Morientes! That is delicious! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Agliano. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Lopez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everybody, and
each
welcome
seeking
to
the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Italy.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Dumfries has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, when you've got the pace that this guy has, Peter, he's got to set his design on getting behind the opposition defence. And should he achieve that, then it's all going to come down to the quality of what he can supply to the box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Van Dijk. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. DiMarco. Tonali.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Cruyff. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chiesa. Cruyff. Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going across goal. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff, looking for the run. He's had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dumfries wins the duel this time. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Cruyff. Shot a goal! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. More and more pressure on the ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Filippo Inzaghi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cruyff conjures time and space where few can, and this is Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. Inzaghi going after that. And he's intervened well there. Dumfries is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's DiMarco. He's a sharp little... And the shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Italy are back in business. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Di Lorenzo. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they're back in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
The Netherlands leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Looks to the other side. Dumfries. Rijkaard. And it's Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Dumfries. And it's Rijkaard. Stam. Van Dijk. Back where it came from. And that's an excellent interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. How would you review the first half?
The Netherlands have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
The screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
So let's get the ball rolling. Fiore. And it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Bronckhorst. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. A header! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Italy dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Knocks it into space. DiMarco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Barella. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Oh no, this does not look good. Bastoni. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Now it's Totti. And here's Totti. Chiesa. Oh, nice touch. Totti. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Hullet. Van Bronckhorst. It'll be a throw-in. The Netherlands have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Chiesa is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Basten. And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. That's Rijkaard.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get it through? Barella! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Van Basten. Searching pass he's played there. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is Hullet. Fiore. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stam. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution for Netherlands.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 2,
Dumfries.
Number 4, Matthijs de Ligt. Coming on the field, number 5,
Tonali.
Gideon.
And it's
6,
DiMarco.
Dirk Kuyt. Number 37,
Fiore.
number 31.
Good ball, good take.
Substitutions taking place.
Cambiasso, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kuyt was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Fiore.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Inzaghi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, that was vital. Hullet. Kuyt. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Kuyt. And this is Hullet. Fiore looking understandably energised after his goal. Stam. And we're halfway through extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Number 11, Van Basten.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 20.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. And Hullet! Another one of football's and how moments.
Hullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Zaniolo. Cambiasso. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Zaniolo. And it's Zaniolo. They get a throw-in. Di Lorenzo. Now that looks a decent ball. Cambiasso wants to run onto this. Now it's Hullet. Zaniolo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Cambiasso. Cambiasso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cambiasso. Zaniolo has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is good alertness. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Well, the numerical disadvantage made this the best case scenario for them, but they deserve to be commended for getting to this position.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality, and he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Filippo Inzaghi is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. Bullet, second in line for them. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Totti is the man who's second in line. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Couch, the third man up. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
We're on to number 3 here. No! Denied remarkably. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Big character, big moment, big save. Zaniolo is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's saved, and it's over. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a... A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt.
He'll tries a shot! Lampard! A legend of his time!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No, he's not getting any further than that. Lampard. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. And it's made its way to him. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Gordon. Gordon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foden! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
O'Reilly. Foden. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. O'Reilly. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Showing great feet there. Owen! And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Driven in. Cole. Cole! Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He leaps for it! And he scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Gordon. Just eases him off the ball. That's destined for the flank. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rooney. Now Foden. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! And he is dashing away. It's Rooney! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. This looks promising. Gordon! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
England are looking to go forward now. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Foden. Rooney can see things, others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes.
Looking to play him in. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Wilshere. Oh, this looks sharp. It's Rooney! It's anyone's ball now. Foden. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
England are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution
So, into the second half.
Number 47, Phil Foden.
Rashford.
Number 20,
Lampard, with his sights permanently
Number
trained on that
7,
bottom corner.
Alexander-Arnold.
Madueke.
In the field, number 14.
That's been cut
Rashford.
out, well played.
Number 13,
Wilshere.
Welbeck. Number
Madueke.
18,
And it's
Madueke.
James. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rashford. And he's being shifted off it. Cole. And this is Owen. England can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now he's off and running. Now it's Owen. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. Lampard. And that is a little undercooked. James. It's Lampard. Jordan Henderson. Now O'Reilly. Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivers with whip. And he was alert to it. Rooney looking to add to his goal. Welbeck receives it in a good position here.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. Welbeck! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the
Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He steps in, and that's the end of that. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Welbeck. Now it's Lampard. Rooney. Achiampong promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lampard. And this is Welbeck.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Knocks it into space. Rooney. It's Rooney! And that's gone route one. Lampard. Lampard is onto this. He's found a way through. And here's Lampard. Rice! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for England, number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Now it's Madueke. Now it's Welbeck. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Judge, surely! Dispatched clinically. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and can he finish? The final seconds now. Threads one in. And that's been one straight back. He is through, and he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.